This cowboy. What is this music? We're not doing this. Not doing this, girl. We'll do this. Someone said this reminded them of Dress to Impress. This music, and I like it. Okay, so this is what I'm working on. It's a black cowboy with a beard, and this is very much so in the early stages. I just do want to always clarify, this is a man. This is an art account. I was deciding if I wanted to include the arms. I could still delete them later. I could amputate him later, but I like the unfinished look of art, so I could just keep the collar there, collar daddy, and have just like that, if that makes sense. But for now, we're just gonna be blocking in shadows. Faith! Taylor! Oh my god, you found me on here. Thanks for being here, babe. Do you remember me? I'm trying to do more lives on YouTube. I'm glad you're here. I'm usually just talking by myself. Hello. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer. Yes. Taylor, are you more on, would you say you're more on YouTube or are you more on TikTok? I'm just gonna punch in some darker tones in here and then blend them out. TikTok probably. Me too. For doom scrolling, I like TikTok. But if I want to watch like a podcast or something longer while I'm doing laundry or something, I'll do YouTube. Faith. But I was first on YouTube, then I migrated over to TikTok. Yeah, YouTube is like the OG video vixen diva. And YouTube is a lot better to the, I can actually say it, YouTube is better to the gay community. On TikTok, I have to say LGBTQI because I get flagged for saying gay. Gay, 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 gay. It feels nice being able to say it. It's always important to, when you're blocking in your shadows, to always make them different colors. It helps your portrait not look flat as hell. Right now he's kind of looking Hispanic, but he is black. I think once we finish more of the painting, I guess, you know what? It could be both. Why not? Thanks for the like, whoever that was. Happy Pride. Happy Gay Pride. Is that you, Faith? Or Taylor? Do you want me to call you Faith or Taylor? So this is just the blocking out stage. Eventually, we will make the darker parts darker, but this is kind of just locating where which colors will go. It's kind of a vibe check. These are pecs, by the way. And also at this stage, it's fine to... that one, that's it. Does anyone know what the next holiday is? Is it Halloween? Because I've seen the Halloween decorations come up. I'm totally in support of Halloween being that holiday that comes early. I'm never mad at Halloween being here early. Vanny Bean! Or Vanille Bean. Vanny Bean. Vanille Bean, hello babe. Love the drawing. Thank you, love. It's a cowboy. Yeehaw. Is Vanilla Bean your coffee order? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, where's my coffee? Why was I in such panic? Oh my god! Where's my coffee? It's over here. Didn't mean to freak out. Okay. As I spill it on my screen. Shit. I feel like I have to talk louder when I'm streaming on YouTube because, I don't know, it's not as loud. I've noticed when I play these back. Anyways, coffee at hand. Let's get back to it. I like making the décolletage. There's like a blue pink and then like a red pink that I'm gonna be using. Now that I have Halloween on the mind, what do I want to be for Halloween? I can be Jigglypuff, I can be Kirby, I can be Sailor Mars, gay bear version. I think those are my options. Or a cheerleader. What are you guys planning on being for Halloween? I could be Amy Winehouse too. We need to let that girl rest in peace. For once. I think I'm gonna duplicate this just so later I can do what is that called? A before and after. So we just duplicated that. Sometimes I wish I can't show the gallery because there are some wild things in there. God forbid I accidentally go back to the gallery. I would end this live so fast. I remember one time on the other app, I had some modesty shorts on the guy because to be safe, you have to put modesty shorts if you're working on like hot guys, even if they are wearing something. And I accidentally took them off and I like ended the live so fast. I was like, oh my god. I'm gonna get mad. He was wearing something though, but it was a jockstrap. Yeah, I don't know if anyone is in here, but let me just put this here. If anyone is interested in seeing my finished art, this is my IG. Mitch, this is my name, yes. D as in diamonds because I love diamonds, lab diamonds. And then BISH. That's my name on everywhere. So if you want to see my finished art on Instagram, this is the place to go. That's actually a really pretty pink. I should try to incorporate that somehow. We're gonna add it to the color palette. Put it right here. I love a pink decolletage. Make this burnt orange transition shade. DECK Sports. Hey babe, are you really into sports? I love pickleball. As an artist trying to get better, what do you recommend? Are you doing digital or traditional art? Recommendations for both. And congrats on being an artist. Do you post? Traditional. Okay, for traditional art. Are you painting or more illustration based? You don't post yet? Ooh, there's a big recommendation. Post as early as possible. People really love watching you grow. So if you feel like your art isn't good enough to post, or you're too shy to post, people love to see your growth and they grow along with you. That's really, people like, it makes you relatable to people. And it's also great to be delusional as an artist. I remember earlier on, I thought I was like killing the game. I was like, what is it? And looking back at some of my art, I'm like, whoa, that one wasn't really that hot. I should have. More illustration and okay, for that, what I did, I had a whole sketchbook dedicated to just hands because a lot of fellow artists and just art enthusiasts judge you, or they judge your quality of art by how well you do hands. So I would really focus on hands and not try to hide them, as his hands are there. So I would try to find a standard hand to work on and definitely spend a lot of time doing that. Rafiki, hello babe. The glow from that skin tone. Thank you, babe. It's gonna be a good skin tone. I need to see more dark-skinned cowboys. We got too many Caucasian cowboys. We need some melanin up in there. Oh, thanks for the like, whoever that was. I don't know if anyone's in here. High points of the pectorals. I think my live just glitched out. Is this working? I don't even know if the live is working right now. Can you guys hear me or see me? I don't know if anyone's here. I'll still keep at it. You're back. Yeah, I think I glitched out. I think my Wi-Fi was being a little crazy. Excuse me. Sneeze. Rafiki, is that from Disney? Rafiki. Is that Lion King? Blending out the edges so it's not as blocky. Yep, Scar's my fave, but I couldn't really put a pun with him. Rafiki at once. Oh, he's the monkey. Scar, in my mind, is Legibitiqua. What do you think? Like, he gives me Legibitiqua. I see him as an angry gay brother. Absolutely. Right? Okay. Not just me. Growing up, I had a huge crush on Tarzan. I thought he was really hot. Same with Gaston. When he like ripped open his and showed his like hairy chest, I was like, oh, I really like this. I'm having a blast. Rafiki, also, just gotta say your anatomy is stunting. You've been making me do my studies again to improve mine. Ah, nice. How are your studies going, babe? And thank you so much. Tarzan? Yeah, he's a babe. I need to find me a Tarzan. Yeah, what are you working on? I feel like currently I'm working on too many things at once. Um, Portraits that I'm forgetting which ones I'm working on. I need to slow it down and try to like finish what I have and then start again. But sometimes it's easy just to get so bored of what you're working on and then switch to something and then you just forget. You're like, damn. Pectorals pop a little bit more. This lighter tone shade. I always forget the difference between tone, shade. So I just use them interchangeably. I make characters to RP with my husband. Oh, so I do a lot of character design for our world. Mostly old, tired gay men. We have a type. Oh, I love that. That's one of my favorite genres of people. Scar. And yeah, feel you on the whips. Got tons, unfortunately. Unfinished refs. It's cool that you guys are RP. I need to give my guys backstories. I usually don't. Do you post your work? These pepperonis. Let's make the pepperonis a little bit more 3D since I always like to bring in a little bit of the outside color into the peps. Candy Kriptide, hello love. Would you do a tutorial on your coloring process? Yeah, I haven't done a full-on tutorial, but I don't see why not. What kind of art do you do, Candy Kriptide? Let's see. I love seeing people's art on social media. I feel like art doesn't really get pushed as much as it should be. Candy, your coloring is so beautiful to me. Thank you, love. I usually do people. Right now, I'm focusing on lighting and perspectives. But I haven't really gotten to coloring thing down. Okay, so you're mastering like proportions. That's good. You should post your process. People love following and growing with you. I wish I would have started posting my art earlier. But no one is more critical of your art than yourself, you know? Rafiki, I've been posting on Kara. Satan's S-H. I love that name. Ooh, I'm gonna check that out then. Yeah, what is Kara? I've never heard of Kara. Are you in the US? Maybe that's big, like in a different country? But I've never heard of that. I assume Kara stands for character? I'm guessing. Rafiki, it's a new portfolio app for artists to kind of work like Bird app and IG replacement to avoid AI stuff as much as they can. Ugh, yeah, the AI takeover is wild. I'll check that out. Are there a lot of people on there? Fellow artists. Candy Cryptide, how do you choose all the colors you wanted? Is the color picked from a drawing or picture, or did you do it intuitively? And if you did intuitively, then how? So I have like a fabulous question, by the way. I have like an ever-growing collection of skin tones. You just have to start with one portrait that you liked. And how it works is I collect them over time, and then I can refer back to them later, and each time they slowly grow. So if I find a color in this portrait that I really liked, I'll go ahead and add it to my color palette. So that's what I mean, like it's always growing. And so once I'm done with this portrait, I'll go ahead and make a new color palette, and I'll put this collection in here, and I can use it in the future. So it's ever growing and changing. Does that make sense? That maybe sounds a little complicated. So I'll always start off usually with one of these. And my other iPad has a lot more, but this is a newer iPad for me. And you can also probably just like Google, be like darker skin tone palette, and then grow them from there too. But I just like to recycle old color palettes. And why watch them grow. Oh man, I forgot about color palettes. Were an option on Procreate. That sounds way easier than what I was doing. Yeah, what were you doing, Candy? I want to hear. Ooh, thanks for the like, whoever that was. Happy Pride. The likes really helped me out. I appreciate it. I wish you told me who sent them. Kaz, hey babe. Welcome to my live art session on YouTube. Happy Pride. I would make a new layer with the palette sometimes and take the layer with me or whatever. Canvas I was using at the time via copy and paste. Ooh. Do you paint on one layer or do you do like a lot of layers? Rafiki, it's still getting traction. Went for code only to open about a month or two ago. So people are starting to move over. It's not led by any algorithm. Oh, nice. So it encourages people to look for new artists. I love that. Yeah. A lot of my art is buried lower in the algorithm. Let's see, maybe I'll download that. There's an app, right? Or is it just web interface? Sometimes I do one layer, but usually I do multiple layers. I try to keep my layers minimum because I don't name them. I know that's horrible. I'm just too lazy to name them. I'm not a writer. I ain't here to write books. But if you do one layer, this side color palette is really nice. But also, you don't have to copy and paste if you're using Procreate. It doesn't matter which layer you're on. You can always hold down the color and color drop and take the color. So as long as you have it visible on there once, it doesn't matter which layer you're on. You can always refer back to it, which is nice. Rafiki, I believe it's an app and a website. Ooh, okay, I'll definitely be checking that out after this. Cara. I wonder if it's made by the model Cara Delevingne. Candy Cryptid. I also don't name mine. How do you go about practicing digital painting? Yeah, naming things, no thank you. I'm not even gonna name my children. Thanks for the like, whoever that was. You're a doll. Happy Pride. Digital painting. My favorite thing to do was to practice using, if you want, what changed my portraits was the Loomis method. Loomis method really changed the game for me. So practice the Loomis method. There are a lot of tutorials, but I would do a simplified because they get too technical sometimes. But if you YouTube that simplified Loomis method, it'll change your portrait game. Also, digital art is good for practice because you can easily backspace, double tap away, which is always really nice. So I feel like with traditional art, you feel guilty, like I just wasted a ton of paper and a ton of paint on just experimenting. So you can experiment more freely, but what I recommend, yeah, practice the Loomis method and take advantage of the liquify tool if your proportions are looking kind of whack. Rafiki, I didn't know you can just hold down. Yeah, it's amazing, babe. Hold it down. And once I have enough color in the portrait already, I can pull from inside the portrait. And it'll make it more cohesive. Thank you, you're an angel. Thank you, babe. You're an angel. I'm a demon. Thank you, babe. And have a sip of my coffee. Have you guys had your morning coffee yet? Rafiki, 5 years of Procreate, and I had no idea. Thank you. No problem, babe. Don't you love Procreate? It is so fabulous. If I could work for any company, it would be Procreate. I really despise Adobe. They are a horrible company. Big money grab company. Never recommend Adobe. It's a Nobe. Adobe Nobe. My mother force-fed me her... What? She forced you to have coffee? Oh my gosh. I usually do black tea in the mornings. How old were you when she was forcing coffee onto you? I don't know if that's... Is that legal? I love how we're all in the same boat. Yay! Agreed. I hate Adobe. Yeah, Adobe is messed up. I always recommend Procreate. I didn't know Procreate wasn't that popular within digital artists. I hope it catches. I mean, I didn't know. Yeah, Procreate. That is Adobe. A lot of people use Clip Studio. I've never used that, and a lot of people use our what is that called? Ibis Paint. I'm gonna try out Ibis Paint. It's free, and I feel like a lot of younger people who don't have $12 to purchase Procreate use that. I'm gonna try it out. Give a little sassy gay review. What other art apps do you guys use? If I may ask. Ooh, thank you, whoever sent that like. Thank you, Vibes. Ooh, I just got a video idea. This is my little list where I write video ideas. One just popped into my little head. Now I need a real pencil. I'm gonna write it down before it leaves my brain. It's mustache comb time. Now me. Now, if you guys wouldn't mind putting your mustaches up to your phone, I'll get your mustache. That's my little gay SMR moment. His chin is not that long. It just looks like that because he has some facial hair. We can probably darken that a little. Rafiki agreed. I'm a paint tool aside, baby. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to check. I'll have to put that on my list. But Procreate is super comfortable because of the iPad acceptability to get used to. So I switch between the two when not doing traditional. Paint tool Sigh. Is that like a drawing pad? Gotcha. Candy. SAI is an art program. I used to want it before Procreate was released. SAI. What does SAI stand for? Psych. Psych. SAI. Psych. It's fun to say. Let's refill in his eyebrows. It's like I'm doing makeup. Does Psy cost money? Money, money, money. I'm down to pay for tools. I just don't like subscription services when it comes to art. So that's why I love that Procreate. It's like one payment, it's yours forever. Hunty. Hunty punty. Psy is an old school program from before Photoshop. Ooh. And had a proper drawing program. It's very easy to use. It used to be big for comics till Procreate and Clip came along, so people hardly use it now. Ooh. I'm gonna check it out there. Especially if you recommend that. That's one that I've never heard about. My gay life. It's that old? I didn't know that. That's cool. It's like an OG. I love OGs. Except Adobe. The Adobe headquarters is nearby me. Should I try to get a job there and sabotage them somehow? That'd be funny. There was also that recent scandal. What's that drawing pad that everyone uses? There's that recent scandal where I forgot what that's called. I want to say Clinique, but that's a makeup brand. Mystique, something. The drawing pad, something Petite, Clinique. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They recently used AI art in their advertisements. I'm like, come on. You can buy it. Yeah. I think they came out with version 2 with some new tools and no subscriptions. I love to hear that, babe. No subscription. I think it's not too pricey. It's very easy to navigate and get used to. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll buy that this weekend. I love that. Who is it by? Like Microsoft or did you say that? Cintiq, that's what it's called, Cintiq. Another one on my blacklist. I'm pretty sure it's Cintiq. Not magnifique from Cintiq. When I was a young gay, I always wanted a Cintiq. I was like so in awe. I was like, oh my god, so cool. I ended up with Procreate. Best decision. I need to trust my gut. I see Cintiq AI stuff on Google Images all the time. Really upsetting. Cintiq, get it together. It's like they don't know who is paying for their products. It's like, are you self-aware? Rafiki, Psy community goes crazy with the brush game. So if you like brushes, babe, I love brushes. I love a textured painterly brush. That's right up my alley. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely trying Psy. That is my thing. My favorite brush on Procreate is Pandini. By far. What's your guys' favorite brush on Procreate? For blending. Blending is usually the main. just blend my life away. Blend, blend, blend. If I wrote an art book, it would be called Blending My Life Away. Pepperoni's out. Candy Cryptide. I find Salamanca. Oh, that's fun to say. Salamanca. And gouache easiest for blending. Where's Salamanca? Salamanca. Salamanca. I wish they had like a search option. Maybe that's another video idea. Search option for brushes. Salamanca, where are you? Where are you? Salamanca. Probably in pain, right? 2008, the year I was born. Before I started saying it. That's wild. And I adore Dina's Tubi. Dina's Tubi? Who's Dina? Where is she now? Hopefully still doing art. Painting? Okay. Salamanca. Aha! Salamanca. I want to see this texture. Salamanca. Whoa. Whoa, it like keeps the base. Very interesting. Very, very. I think I like that. Dina's Tubi. Dina's Tubi. Next on Tubi. I'm guessing that'll be in sketching. Where's Dina's Tubi? Oh, maybe is that to download? Tubi. Rafiki, I'm just glad you can at least pin brushes you use in Procreate. Yeah, think what? And they're usually in my recents, so I'm okay with that. These are my main three: Pendini, Syrup, Little Pine, and Technical Pen. Those are my family. What do you use for blending? Thanks for asking, man. Pendini. Pendini is my all-time fave. I love the textured edge. It's kind of similar to your Salamanca. So that's our brushes together. It's a download set. Where do you download your Procreate brushes? On forums? Salamanca, Pendini, Dina. Also, what size canvas do you normally use, and which file do you export as? Good question. Oh, my speaker's gonna die. I do 8x10, 700 PDI, and I export in PNG. Bing! What about you? I sell prints, so I need like a higher DPI. yet. I should probably go. Thank you guys for being here. I do daily lives. If you want to check out my finished art, check out my IG. Thank you guys for chatting. Y'all are very sweet and glad.